Today's video is Connecticut Trivia. Connecticut has 8 counties. Connecticut is one of the 13 original colonies of the United States of America. King Charles II of England decided that they needed better transportation in the colonies, and he declared that there should be a road, and they made the King's Highway. It went right through Connecticut, connecting New York and Boston. It's sometimes also called the Boston Post Road. It was started in 1673 and was not completed until 1735. As you're traveling through Connecticut, there's Highway 1, which is also sometimes called the Post Road and sometimes also called King's Highway. And you can even find some milestones that are hundreds of years old. When they made the King's Highway, they were following old Indian trails that they said were just as wide as 2 people walking next to each other. Trails that were used by the indigenous people for hundreds of years. So it went from a walking trail to a post road for carriages to a modern-day highway and main streets of many towns in Connecticut. Connecticut is a nautical state with lots of shoreline and 14 lighthouses, all the way from Greenwich in the south, all the way up to Stonington in the north. All sorts of lighthouses along the shoreline of Connecticut. Connecticut was the first state to elect a female governor. That was Ella Grasso in 1975. Some other states did have female governors. Those were ones that took over after their husband left office. Ella Grasso's husband was a high school teacher, so she didn't inherit the position from him. Ella Grasso served for several years but left office because she was diagnosed with terminal cancer. Years later, Connecticut elected another female governor, Jody Rell. For more than 100 years, tobacco has been an important crop in Connecticut. Tobacco grown here in Connecticut is called shade tobacco. They're wide, smooth leaves that are used for rolling the outsides of cigars. But in recent years, the acreage devoted to tobacco growing in Connecticut has been decreasing steadily. Connecticut is a state with no national parks. Connecticut, however, does have a national historic site, Weir Farm. It's an artist colony where painters would come to live out in the countryside and do their paintings. And there's a push to make this into a national park, but as of 2022, there's no national park in the state of Connecticut. Connecticut is a very famous place for college basketball. The University of Connecticut, UConn, had a championship men's team and women's basketball team. At one point, they went for 111 games without losing. And their coach, Gino Auriemma, has a record of .886. Many coaches would be happy to have a .50. He's a career-winning coach. Congratulations to the UConn Huskies basketball team. The Connecticut colony was started in 1636 when 100 people left the Massachusetts colony and moved to Hartford. They formed a colony named after the Connecticut River. The Connecticut colony was led by 2 men. It was John Haynes and Thomas Hooker. Of all the American presidents, only one was born in Connecticut, George W. Bush. Unlike many other states, Connecticut residents pay a property tax on their cars. Connecticut has more horses than almost any state in the Union. According to the University of Connecticut, they have a horse density of 1 horse for every 68 people. Maryland, however, claims they have a lot of horses. They say they have more horses per square mile than any other state. Anyhow, both states have a lot of horses. While North Carolina claims Kitty Hawk as the birthplace of aviation and their license plates say first in flight, people in Connecticut claim that they are the original place where a man flew a powered airplane. That is Bridgeport, Connecticut, and Gustav Whitehead. He flew a monoplane airplane, not like a biplane like the Wright brothers had. A photo of it appeared in Scientific American magazine in 1901. Now the problem was the picture of the airplane has the airplane on the ground with Gustav Whitehead. The Wright brothers had a picture of their airplane up in the sky flying, so that's a big difference. But anyhow, in Bridgeport, Connecticut, people are very proud of Gustav Whitehead in his airplane. Connecticut has no Major League Baseball teams. To the south, they have the New York Yankees, and to the north, they have the Boston Red Sox. So the population is pretty well divided between Yankees fans and Red Sox fans. A Connecticut restaurant claims that they were the inventors of the hamburger. That's Louis Lunch in New Haven, Connecticut. They say in 1901 they served their first hamburgers. If you want to go there today, you can sit down and get one. It's served on white toast, and don't ask for ketchup. They don't include it. Alright, thank you very much for watching my video about Connecticut trivia. Check back later for more videos. At one point, they went for 111 games without losing. That was from November 23rd, 2014 until March 31st, 1917. Winning career. He's a career-winning coach. While North Carolina claims Kitty Hawk. All right, that's enough of that. I'm getting tired.